Okay, so this is part 3. What we're going to be doing here, just going over what's going on in the divisions. Things are shaping up. It's starting the AFC West. We're going over to the West. We got the Broncos taking care of things at 2-0. The Chiefs are 1-1. I don't think anybody's panicking there, but the Chiefs don't really have any. I mean, when is this guy gonna come back? You know, I mean, it's been 2 weeks. I think Jamal Charles is still out. I mean, he's still riding bench. The Raiders are 1-1. I actually like to see them. The Raiders of all time. The Raiders and maybe the Chargers. If the Chargers can think something up to overcome the problems that they have there, maybe they'll be in there. Maybe I don't know. I mean, will we see a wild card come out here? I like the Raiders, possibly the Chargers, or the Chargers, possibly the Raiders. Chiefs? I don't know. I'm gonna exclude them. That's just in my opinion. The Ravens are 2-0. Okay, the Ravens are in control, along with the Steelers. In the north of the AFC, this is a fun division to watch. They're always battling each other. The Bengals are 1-1, and then the Browns are 0-2. The Browns are going nowhere, and then they're going nowhere fast. Unfortunately for them, it's just the way it is sometimes in football. Patriots 2-0, and this is without Tom Brady. This Garoppolo guy who seemed pretty legit. Okay, so he's hurt now. He will miss week 3, but he may be back for week 4. If we see some good action from this kid in week 4, we could have a quarterback controversy up in New England. You know, which kind of speaks volumes of Bill Belichick, my most unfavorite fucking guy in the universe. But you gotta respect that asshole. The Jets are 1-1. No time to panic there. They're okay. The Dolphins are 0-2, and the Bills are 0-2. The Bills are a lost cause. They're politically they're just a team with many problems on the field and off the field. Dolphins are 0-2. I actually did not see that one. I actually have some respect for Tannehill and some of the offensive names that they have on that team. Let's go down to the South. Texans are 2-0, taking care of things. Titans are 1-1. Colts are 0-2. Time to panic? Maybe. Jaguars 0-2. Didn't see that come from the Jaguars. From the Colts neither, but well, somebody has to be in the basement, right? Let's go to the NFC. Let's go with the North. Okay, Vikings in control 2-0. Lions 1-1. Packers 1-1. And the Bears 0-2. The Bears, well, we already said that they're not. They're in trouble. Okay, the Packers are 1-1. Typical of the Packers, they'll give you 4 weeks of mediocre football and then they just explode. You might see that happen again this time. The Lions 1-1. They had a close one. They lost. They had a close one and they won. In the reverse order. Vikings 2-0. I mean, the defense is really keeping this team. I mean, that's kind of the old school model. You know, your defense wins you championships. It'll be interesting to see how that old school model works out for them over here. Let's go to the West now. 49ers 1-1. Okay, didn't see that one happen. 49ers, I have no respect for them. They suck. But 1-1. Got hands off to them. Rams 1-1. They suck too. This whole division sucks, huh? Seahawks 1-1. Like I said earlier in the earlier segments. Seahawks 1-1, and they're playing shitty football. I mean, you know, a couple of years removed from your championship run, and you're 1-1, and you're throwing up shitty points, and you don't have your all-star running back. Your receivers don't look all that impressive, and your quarterback is most likely hiding an injury. That's fucked up for you guys. Cardinals 1-1. I think they'll take it away. They're gonna just run away with this thing, hands down. Buccaneers 1-1. Okay, they had a shitty ass loss last week. Tough. I kind of like them coming out here, or at least giving the Panthers a fight. Panthers are 1-1. I think they're still a contender team in my. I mean, your quarterback throws up 4 touchdowns a game. You're gonna be in some battles. You're gonna be in some games. Falcons 1-1. Not bad. Let's see what they did. How did they get there? Atlanta and Oakland in an old-fashioned shootout. And you just came out on top on that one. Let me see. Atlanta in week 1. Who did you go up against? Tampa Bay, and you lost that shootout. Not bad. Okay, so maybe there's some hope down here in this division. The Saints are 0-2. Time to panic. Giants 2-0. Eagles 2-0. Okay, Cowboys 1-1. Nothing too serious about that. That should be fine. The Redskins are 0-2. Another team that's going nowhere. Giants and Eagles. Okay, that's going to be something to look forward to. In that division. Just take a preview here of week number 3, real quick, and then we'll call it quits. Okay, we got the Texans at the Patriots Thursday night game. Okay, the Patriots on short rest, Texans on short rest. That's going to be a hell of a game, I think. I mean, the Patriots, you know, they're going to have a third-string guy in there. Possibly you'll see Garoppolo, the Texans. I haven't gotten the lines yet on this. I should probably look them up right now. But if I had to guess before they come out, I would say that the Texans, being a road dog, will be a favorite, I think. Only because you just have this big, fat, humongous question mark over in over New England, and that's including Gronk. Who knows what the hell's going on with those guys? Okay, so we got the Cardinals at Bills. Oh my God, this is gonna be a fucking. I mean, the Cardinals will win. Okay, let's just go there. That's all I'm gonna say. Raiders at Titans. Okay, wow. You know what? I actually want to lean towards Raiders. This is before the Lions came out. This is just in my opinion. The Redskins at Giants. That's a rivalry, isn't it? The Redskins at Giants. Well, it's a division game for at the very least. Giants should take this one, I think. Browns at Dolphins. Come on, let's do the Dolphins. They're at home. The Browns are on the road and in trouble. Ravens and Jaguars. I really like. I mean, I've seen some stuff from the Ravens. I think they'll do fine. Jaguars. I mean, for their sake, I hope they just keep it competitive. Lions at Packers. Packers at home should take it. That's what I think. Broncos at Bengals. Broncos, in my opinion, even though the Broncos are a road team, Bengals just they don't have any. They don't have anything. They haven't showed me something spectacular yet. It's early in the season, though. Vikings at Panthers. That's probably going to be a good game, too. I don't know. I mean, I think the Panthers will be favored just because they're at home. And there are the Panthers. But the Vikings, I mean, they got some good defense. I mean, if Sam Bradford actually steps up and the offense puts up some points, you might actually see a low scoring, hopefully low scoring for the Vikings game. The Rams at Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers at home. I think they're just the better team overall. 49ers at Seattle. Yeah. You know what? 49ers at Seattle. Seattle might pull it off. But you never... I wouldn't be surprised if there was an upset in this game. I would not be surprised if there was an upset in this game. Seattle being at home, I know they're tough, and they're at home. But I don't know what the hell's going on with them. They're not throwing up any points. That one would be something to watch. That's a game to watch. Jets at Chiefs. I'm going to go with, depending on the line, I like the Jets. I think the Jets will actually perform pretty well. Whereas the Chiefs, they're kind of like a marathon team. You know, they don't really have a spike one way or the other. You know, they're pretty consistent. So, Chargers at Colts. Well, I mean, you don't really know what kind of running game you're going to get from the Chargers, or which Phillip Rivers is going to show up, and they are at the Colts. I don't know, maybe a close call. I might go with the Chargers instead of the Colts. Steelers at Eagles. I like the Steelers. Bears at Cowboys on a Sunday night, and I got to give it to the Cowboys at home. That should be an easy win. I don't think the Bears are expected to win that game. If you were to look at their schedule at the beginning of the season, Falcons at Saints. We might. No, I'm gonna go with the Falcons in this one. Saints, I don't know. I don't see anything happening down there in New Orleans. So that's the wrap up. If I had to guess the biggest line this week. Let me see. Dolphins and Browns might be pretty big. You know what? I might have to go with the Cardinals and Bills. Let me see. The Ravens and Jaguars. I don't know if you're playing Survivor. if you're playing the game of Survivor, what do you think is the lock of the week? What is the lock of the week? What's gonna be the lock? When I play Survivor, I like to take a team that's at home and that's heavily favored. I mean, that's usually what the name of the game is, right? And in this case, I don't know. I mean, I'm actually leaning towards the Dolphins. Dolphins at home against a really shitty Browns team. So if you're doing a Survivor thing, that's going to be my lock of the week, only because the Dolphins are at home. Otherwise, I like the Cardinals being a road team, just dominating the Bills. So there's just a few of the two, or those are just two games that I'll give you for dominated for Survivor. And that's gonna do it for this week. You know, like I said, if I can add a couple of analysts, that'd be great. We can get a West Coast and East Coast correspondent, somebody in the South. The North should be pretty much covered by what I know and the friends that I have. I mean, we live up here in the North. More the NFC than the NFC, but you know, or more the NFC than the AFC. But the AFC is always an interesting division to me, so I kind of like watching both of them. Fantasy football wise, I mean, there's a few busts that have already been exposed. Adrian Peterson is going to be out probably for a few weeks. I have him on one of my teams, and that's really frustrating. Jamal Charles is another guy. When the hell is he going to come back? Quarterback wise, I mean, that Dak Prescott guy, wow, huh? Not bad. Garofalo looking like he was having a really good game, but he's out. Who knows? Like I said, there could be controversy there. Gronkowski should come back strong when he comes back, when he's ready to come back. Otherwise, you know, you got the other guy from, I forget the guy's name, Cooks? I forget his name. But yeah, I mean, those are some of the segments that I eventually want to do. For now, I'm just going to do the weeks. If I can get some people to have discussions, I think that's something that we'd like to do here. You know, this is a free form. We're going to try to do this, and I'll keep adding videos and hope at least somebody likes it. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.